Yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Go
Yeah, go
ahead,
ahead.
Morgan. Oh, Morgan, you want me to do the intro?
Go ahead. You good?
Sounding like a bullfrog. What's
Uh,
up, everybody? Welcome to episode 151, Top Five Live. You know, the most argumentative show on the internet.
wow. I don't know if I even want that title.
Depending on the topics.
Depending on the topic.
Uh, it absolutely can be very argumentative, and I don't know if tonight will be as argumentative, but I do have some shots to get off.
Oh
Um,
my goodness.
yeah, I'm coming in spicy today.
Oh
I don't.
boy, what we get? What we talking about today, man?
Uh,
I'm gonna start working on this graphic, and I'll jump in with y'all eventually.
I will. The draft. So tonight, top five live for those of y'all who already are accustomed and what's the word I'm looking for? Aware. It's another word that was in my head, but it's mystifying me at the moment. Uh, we are doing the top five rap song draft. So now again, so we don't start an argument. There go my bro, King
Yo.
Jess.
What's up, King Just?
Um, y'all already know Jess. Jess is our
God, God.
What
Jess is
the
our,
heck?
Jess is our fourth member. He just like
Had a heart attack.
we got to add him to the we got to add him to the what you call
What is going on tonight, man?
I don't know. I'm getting weirded out a little bit.
I'm a little concerned.
Before I get it, so I do want to give the Deliverance, Lee Daniels. I do want to give that at least a short shout out.
Did you like it?
It to me it is a good movie. As a horror movie, as far as like whether it's like actually scary. I don't know, man, because I think horror movies at this point, one of the interesting things that's happening in horror movies is that I think I'm not gonna say that people know it's harder to scare people nowadays because we've seen so much, but horror movies is kind of starting to shift their base of kind of like where they're coming from to try to scare you. That's one of the things that makes talk to me uh such a now I don't want to say transcendent, but that's one of the things that makes talk to me stand alone because it came from such an interesting premise. And this movie is based off of a true story. It's inspired by a true story, I should say. And that's one of the things I guess we can talk about that if y'all want. So there are people upset that so again, this movie is inspired by true events. She may, Kevin. I hope not, but she was amazing. She was amazing. The entire cast was amazing. Monique's been amazing for a while now.
I didn't see it, of course, but Tiana told me all about it. One of her clients watched it at the salon. So.
Yeah, whether people want to give Monique her props or not is ridiculous. But Monique is a fantastic actress, and she did her thing. Andra Day again came through. She killed Billie Holiday on the Hulu movie, and she did a great job in this movie. The acting was phenomenal. Lee Daniels did a good job of writing dialogue. When Andra, there's a scene in there where Andra handles some business, I'll say, so for those who haven't watched, and y'all know what I'm talking about. But she handled some business, and I said, yo, that part right there, that was well written. Because I felt that in my soul when she said that. It was good. So for those who haven't watched it, I will give it. I don't think it could go below a 7, bro. I'm gonna watch it again. I think as an overall movie and like theme wise is good. I think it shows possession from a standpoint. I'm not gonna say I prefer it, but it Lee is leaning a little bit more into the more I think how I was raised more so to think about deliverance and possession and things like that. There's still some melding of the Catholic Church in there. But anyway, overall, I give it at least a 7 out of 10. I want to make sure I shout Lee Daniels out because I think he did a great job with that script and bringing. Now, again, I was literally just talking to Javier about this on my post about it. because Javier is upset that, or he's bothered that Glenn Close's character is there, because again, this is inspired by a true haunting or possession. So the family in real life is black, and Glenn Close is obviously a white woman. So you could definitely take offense that Andra's mom has been switched out with a white woman. I don't take offense because it's the fine line of inspired by. And I was trying to explain to Javier when The Harder They Fall dropped, it was inspired by real people. The people that are in The Harder They Fall are real African Americans that were actually in the West and actually have legacies that you could look up. But did he take liberties with their stories? Yes. Did he have some people meet in the movie that never met in real life? Yes. Did he change the look of some of the characters? Yes. You know what I'm saying? And there were people that were mad about that too. So for me personally, I don't really get mad about it only because once you say inspired by, unless you're doing a documentary, something that's biographical, like you're giving yourself creative room, man. So I can't really, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? People were very pissed about Zazie. And that specifically is one of the ones I heard the most was about Zazie. And then also, these people never met and all that. Oh, big bro, Greg Burnham dropped in the mud. Okay, well, Greg, I know you watch it because you be watching movies just as much, if not more than I do. He got the whole pass and all that. Well, that's at home though. Did you watch The Deliverance? I didn't need that look, bro. You could have just answered either yes or no.
I feel like you should have searched deep in your soul.
I knew the answer, but I had to ask. I had to ask.
Nah, I didn't. Like, I would have to have like certain stipulations to embark on such a task.
You don't do Lee Daniels, man?
Nah.
I heard he do. I heard he do.
I was aware.
I was like, this man didn't watch a Lee Daniels movie in years. I got no problem with Lee Daniels, but I know some people do.
Dang, Kevin, where'd that come from?
Hey man, Kevin, go back on your honeymoon, man.
But I wanted to. Yeah, congratulations, bro.
Congrats to Kevin, man.
Friend to the show, Kevin Chapman. My guy got married here recently, man. Congratulations, man, to you and your wife and family, man. Sincerely, from me, and I know I speak for the guys too, which they just said congratulations too, but you know what I mean, from the show. I just want to make sure I shouted that out before I moved on and forgot. So again, our top 5, we're going to be drafting. We're going to be drafting the top 5 rap songs of all time. Now, how we're going to qualify what is the greatest, I don't know. We do this all the time. So what somebody's barometer may not be the same for somebody else. I don't know. I know what my number 1 song is. I must have. So I'm hoping that I'm going to randomize the list.
Ice Baby.
You're a hater,
man. You can pick something by Macklemore.
Yeah. I've never had Macklemore on anything, man.
Y'all know Morgan's gonna have They Not Like Us on his list somewhere.
Like, right.
Yeah, I know.
You're absolutely right.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. That's what happened.
Morgan's gonna have Informer by Snow.
Hey, I bet you that's gonna be on there. I bet you that, unless somebody else take it.
Low down.
All right, so
I have Jump Around by House of Pain.
since we're doing this draft, while these clowns continue to say dumb things, I'm going to randomize the draft order while we're going. And
I already know I'm getting number 2.
Once we and I also
I'm gonna be 5 as usual.
I need to get this off my chest about this, and I definitely want to hear what Greg and Jess have to say. I feel like I know what y'all are gonna say, but I am interested in your input. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have to. I'm gonna see if I did I send y'all that video? The guy that was talking about his daughter.
How
Didn't
he's
I send that
raising
in the
his
group?
daughter not to be a
Yes.
man and who want to
Yes.
go 50-50.
Yes. Did I send that video? Did we have
Yeah, I
it?
saw it.
Wait,
I
no,
saw that a while back.
I thought he was saying that he was raising her to be taken care of by a man, to 100% dependent on a man.
He's supposed to be paying 100% of everything.
Right.
I have to speak on this because, well, no. See, if he said that, that's fine. That is
Hey, man. Hey, hold on. Multitask. Randomize the damn list.
Not a problem.
And talk at the same time.
Yeah. I need to get this graphic.
Kevin, please don't give him ideas.
I didn't see it, so I didn't even see it.
I know
He said you gonna have
Daniel was
CNC
running
Music
around
Factory on your
talking about
list.
the vibration.
That's not rap.
Can I get my name in the list? No, time out, man. Hold up. What's going on?
Bro, it's a randomizer. I'm just typing.
Oh, I thought you randomized it. I was like, where am I?
No, man. All right, I'm about to randomize it right now. 1, 2, 3. Bam. That's our order.
Kind of damn randomized. That's the same thing you typed in.
Man, I ain't been number
that's
one
the
since the first one.
I don't know what you want me to tell you, bro. You
That
see
was
it.
the opposite. That was
You
the
see
opposite.
this.
That was no damn random.
It was randomized because I was number 3 and now I'm number
Just
4.
copy paste it.
Hey, look,
Control
you watch me click the button. I don't want to hear that. That's the order. Danny, you got the order? Because I'm mad. I'll copy and paste it.
I got it.
Got it.
I already had the pictures up. I just
I
got
swear,
to
man.
Yeah, Greg got
I
number
don't
1.
think I've ever had.
This is a snake draft. This is a snake draft.
Yes,
So
it's a snake draft.
It's a snake draft.
It's always
we
a snake
always-
draft.
We
I
always
know.
do
I'm just
that.
playing. I'm just playing.
Wait, what is Duran's list? Broken language.
What?
Okay, I guess.
Y'all don't even know
You showed us
anything
some.
about Broken
Top
Language.
5 though.
Scenario.
That shit is crazy.
I give
That
you
song
scenario.
had
I don't know
The
about
world in a
Triumph.
chokehold.
Not
Hey,
Triumph.
I know
There's
I ain't
better
got to worry
Wu-Tang
about my
songs than
number.
that.
I know I ain't got to worry about my number 1 being taken by Greg because
I wish Duran was here right now so I could ask him. Well, I ain't gonna ask him, so I can say, "Yo, who had the best verse on a symphony?" Because me and him always argue about Kane and Cool G Rap, and Kane destroyed that. This is his list.
Hey,
is
what-
solid.
Duran
I'ma
can't
go
come
with
on
my
until
bro.
he tell us when the date for damn next year Atlantic Comic Con. That's when you go.
I think that's fair.
That's a good list.
I will. I think when we get to this draft, it's going to be very funny because I don't think any of our stuff is going to be anything near each other.
Oh yeah, you know mine is gonna be different than yours.
Yeah,
Greg ain't picking nothing that was before
Y'all gonna have all them
1990.
Lils and all the Lils.
1995.
man, you. I swear you dated yourself just not good.
I tried
God,
my hardest to put J. Cole's one of J. Cole's songs up there. I just
you
couldn't
picked any J. Cole damn song. I swear to beans.
do it, bro.
Damn,
Like,
I'm
what
pick,
is J. Cole's best song? I couldn't even.
No.
if you pick any J. Cole song in this draft,
my top 25.
you ain't ever drafting again.
I know what my number 1 is, and I swear I think the only person that would take
You know
it
what
from
your
me.
number 1 is too.
The only
man.
person that would take it from me is Justin. He's taking and he's after me, so I feel good.
I have no idea who Just gonna take.
I
Not a clue.
I think me and Jess's list will be the closest to like where we would have been tripping over each other.
Just always taken from my list, man. Every single draft we do, he take the one right before me.
I know my
I'll
list
be
is
like-
safe, and I know Greg's list is safe. The
I
rest
be
of
having my joint in the chamber like this.
I know Greg's list is gonna be everything from before the 90s.
Morgan number 1. I'm
Well,
black.
before the 90s now. Hold on, man.
He's not gonna have
I
nothing
mean,
past
I know,
98.
but
He's not gonna have nothing past 98, probably 96.
98,
I know
94.
I know
Greg ain't putting nothing before 94.
No,
I know he got number 1 pick too, so I already know what's number 1.
He
got
Grandmaster Flash.
he gonna say the
He got
hard.
that Grandmaster Flash is your number 1 pick.
He got-
Greg?
Don't push us, cause I go to the
Get that Sugar Hill gang on there. Go ahead, man. We respect.
y'all just sound crazy making fun of the gods. But
I'm
go
not-
ahead.
I'm not-
Making fun of
I'm not-
nobody.
I'm
We
not-
making
I'm
fun of
There's a
you.
whole lot of kiki going on up there.
Nah.
You clown
Not on that.
Giggling.
Not on that. Not on that song. That's an all-time great song. Period.
You darn right, Kyron. We're gonna have our truth in there.
All
We're
right,
gonna have the Rapping Duke on his list, and we're just gonna shut it down. We're just gonna shut it down.
Javon, you got the do you have the video up there? Because the
I
only
don't
reason
got it.
The only reason I wanted to say this is because him saying I'm raising my daughter to have the guy pay for everything, that's one thing. That's not what pissed me off. What pissed me off is them saying you're not a real man if you're not paying 100%, and if you're not paying and if you're not prepared to pay 100%, then you should wait until you can. That's what
who is this Nick Nog though? Like,
I've never seen him in my life.
What are his credentials to be saying?
Right, like this nigga work at the
he's a real man that's been paying his
daughter's school.
He's a real man. He's a real man that's been paying his wife's bills and his daughter's bills since 2014.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
We gonna get it. It's gonna be an article in like a week talking about he done back.
I'm only telling you what this man said, bro. That's why I'm hoping that I sent the video to the group, and if I did, I want him to speak for himself. And then
put the link back in. Put the link back in.
We got.
I have to find it again.
Oh,
see if I can find it.
We didn't have this conversation before though.
Going into 2025, we gotta check people's credentials before we give them light on the podcast. We gotta check these people's credentials. People be on foolishness. I'm not on these podcasts and be saying anything.
I mean, we had this conversation before. I firmly said this world is way too expensive to expect.
Hold on, let me
send it to me. I think this world is too expensive to be, unless you making like 150K a year. If you probably ain't gonna take care of more than like two people. Y'all gotta have combined incomes. Like there's nothing wrong with combined income.
It's the disrespect put on the back end of it that's the problem for me. Like,
hold on.
He didn't have to say all the rest of that nonsense. He could have just said, "I want my baby girl. I'm raising my baby girl."
But who is he, man?
I told you, random Negro number 5.
He's a real man.
He's random Negro number 5.
He's so stupid that he don't understand that when you do like this kind of stuff.
You gotta find it.
Y'all gotta understand the reason why I be so stern
on
everything.
I can't remind it.
Beautiful baby girls. All right, I got a 14-year-old.
Go off of it and go back.
Guess what? They ain't gonna be dealing with that bullshit that most women got to deal with in today's time. They not gonna be out here struggling, trying to figure out how they gonna eat their next meal because they dealt with the wrong man. No, you gonna have to pay 100%. For everything, all right? I'm raising them the same way that they see their dad doing. I've been paying all the bills since day one. My wife has never touched the bill since 2014, and that's the year that I met her. Pay 100% of everything, because if you don't, you are not considered a real man. Stay by yourself until you're able to provide 100%. We real men, and real men stand up on real men responsibilities, all right? We stand up for what we believe in, and this is what we believe in as real men. This is a real man telling you, pay 100% of the bills and don't consider yourself a real man.
And well, I'm gonna tell you something, brother. You ain't look. You can't talk to me with a Gucci button up on, both your wrists icy, Cartier frames, and you're talking to us in a damn museum. I mean, damn, bro, you are paid. Guess what, bro? Everybody not like you, and even when we try, we probably not gonna make as much as you. So the math sometimes how the math. I'm not saying I think every man should pay for a dinner. You think you supposed to court your woman? You supposed to make sure she all right. But come on, bro. Like when you make 60,000, you try to take care of a woman. Come on, man, stop playing. She making 60, you making 60. Y'all figure out the math together that makes sense. Not when you're a damn millionaire. Of course, you got $1 zillion. Yeah, you take care of your woman.
and it's some brothers, and to say that you're not a man really bothered me, because look at this. What if you're a man and you're a math teacher?
Yeah, y'all want me to flip? I'm gonna try and start over.
No, you don't have to.
We get.
He's like, we get it. We get it.
We get it.
We get it.
And talk about this dumb shit.
Good for him.
Like, yeah, good job, man. I hope everything works out for you, bro.
Good job, buddy.
I just think, like, even all right, let's say you are paying 100% for everything, and you got a good job, you paying 100%. This world will snatch that job from you in a heartbeat, and then you struggle. I've been laid off. It's real easy to go from making a lot of money to making no money. So does that so do you go from being a man
when you get laid off, you're not a real man?
I guess I'm not a real man.
When you get laid off,
but when you were laid off, you weren't a man at that time.
Listen,
hey, what's Dame Dash say? He's like, if you working for somebody,
Johnny just said that you ain't a man.
But if you don't own the business, then you can't. Some people then take it to the next level. If you don't own the business, you can't give a job to You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The son hand him a business. You ain't a real man. Okay,
Yo,
whatever.
that interview was hilarious.
Y'all know me. I'd love to 100% pay the bills. You know, I've been paying the bills in my house. That's what I want to do as a man. Cool, but these kids are expensive. these kids are expensive, and my wife got expensive taste. So sometimes we gotta save up for some stuff. You know, Tiana don't have to work if she don't want to, but she likes stuff. She likes to travel. She likes to do stuff at a faster rate than I can afford it sometimes. So, you know, hey, you gotta put that money together. Put that money to good use, man. And you know, if that's the understanding that we have, then can't nobody really. You can't tell me I ain't a real man because I'm taking care of my family. I'm taking care of mine.
You ain't no real man. Well, did you take the trash out tonight, or did you make one of your kids do it?
I DJ did it. Well,
look at that.
He will do it. He will do it.
Man does everything.
That's a demerit. That's a demerit right there.
You definitely around get that trash out there, and you better change your oil just now.
He will do it on Friday, but I also my son.
You don't even have on a Gucci chain or nothing, man. Like,
that's true.
You ain't even got a fake background of a museum. Come on, man.
Yeah. And a daughter who's looking like, please, Dad, no, please.
Not again.
That poor girl is like, oh my God.
And something that, I mean, a lot of people, I guess, don't know is like a lot of times when you draw these hard lines for your daughters, they go the exact opposite way. And I don't want to wish anything on that baby because she's a baby. Yeah. But how many like preachers' daughters turned out to be maniacs, and how many like super hard, staunch, strict fathers? This is the way it is. Okay, well, I'm about to go date Hood Rat Johnny, who got tattoos on his forehead.
And like, no job.
Yeah. And Johnny don't have no job. And she don't tell you that she dating poor Johnny, so you paying all they real man. Go ahead, real man.
I like I said, the reason it made me upset is because of disrespect on the back end. You know what I'm saying? Like he could, if he had just said, you know what I mean, like I'm raising my daughter to not be touching the bill, just like I'm not having my wife touch the bills. Fine, but once you put the slight in there talking about you're not a real man, you're not considered a real man. All right, now you just sound stupid. Period. You know what I'm saying? That's the same as if I get on. You know what I'm saying? Not, I would never say anything that's stupid, but like it's the same as if you do a reverse on gender roles and be like, well, if you can't cook, if you're a woman and you can't cook, well, you ain't a real woman. I mean, now there are men that do that. You know what I'm saying? But I think anytime you draw that type of hard line on anything, like Greg was just saying, you ended up putting yourself or someone near you or someone you love in peril in some way that you're not aware of yet. So
anytime, so in Star Wars, they say only Siths deal in absolutes. I had a professor in college that said only idiots deal in absolutes, right? So if you're not willing to understand that there's nuance in everything and there's different circumstances, and you know, like if you just this automatically this is what it is, then yeah, you're stupid. And I feel bad for his daughter because if I try to put my daughter in something like that, she would be like, you know, she might swing at me. And she's a wonderful person, but I raised her to not put up with stupid shit like that.
That's another thing before we switch subjects, but that's another thing that gets me too. Like raising my daughter, I don't want the other problem I have with that is that you're raising your daughter to be dependent, life to be dependent on something.
It's the exact opposite way I'm raising my daughter, which is learn how to take care of yourself, do your own thing. Don't ever go like be with a man just because he can provide, you know, certain stuff that, you know. Speak on a TikTok recorded. Oh no!
Wait, what happened?
I have not watched it yet. So
wait, what happened?
Speak on it.
It was on the TikTok.
I ain't gonna talk about that one, but I will say I don't know if y'all saw the video about the lady posting on TikTok that she went to a job interview in shorts, and they told her to go home.
They told her to go home.
They say, "Hey, don't even come in here, bro. Just go back home."
What's crazy is so many people was like, What's the problem with shorts? I'm
But
like,
what kind
come
of
on,
job
yo.
is it, man? Like, if you
Yeah, it really depends on what type of job it is.
$9 an hour, then I'm aware of
It really depends on what type of job it is. I understand people trying to like set their own rules and standards, but you can't do that.
to have me sweeping garbage, and I gotta come in here in a 3-piece suit.
You can't set your own rules and standards unless you own whatever it is you set the rules and standards for. Like if you think that you're gonna go to traffic court, or where anywhere that you have to go see a judge and you can go in there any way you want to and expect the judge to work on in your favor, God bless you. I'm not brave enough to do that at all. I've seen that go wrong more times than I would like to.
Pay me.
I mean, if you want to go out for a job,
I gotta get
like
dressed up.
As a lifeguard, yeah, sure. Well, you can wear some shorts. Yeah. That's about the only thing I can think of where shorts are probably acceptable.
All I'm saying is the world is weird, right? Because you can dress so I work, just so I'm saying this, but I work like for a Fortune 500 company for almost 2 complete decades. And I was in the interview process, like hiring people, all that stuff. And so you can come in here. I've seen so many times where people got bamboozled because somebody come in and they got the 3-piece suit and they super clean and they, everything's right. And they get on the floor and they type like this.
Dang.
And they're like useless. They're scammers. It's like a whole thing. So it's like that's
facts.
Just the thought that I'm gonna judge you, like your appearance is what's gonna make you a good worker.
Why you gotta tell people? Why you gotta tell people about my job with you, man? I mean, that's
what.
Why you gotta tell people about my job with you? Like you ain't gotta tell them about my performance.
I'm sorry.
That was rude.
I'm sorry.
Come on now.
I'm sorry.
I got better. So, I got better.
It's always hit or miss, but just because you come in here looking, super duper clean, don't mean that you're gonna be a good worker. And if you come in with shorts, I might have to ask you a couple more questions because you're a bold person, and I might need your type of energy in my office.
Correct. No, I feel that 100%. Like
I need somebody to get slapped up. Like,
yeah, if you come in shorts, if you're gonna come in unconventional, you need to be able to carry that unconventionality. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't come into.
Now your resume got to be impeccable.
So check this out. I had an interview. It was an interdepartmental position that I actually created. And I went in and I interviewed, and the dude was like, "Yeah, man, I just didn't think that you were dressed." I'm like, man, at that time I've been working there probably about 13 years. And I've been working in that department for like 2 years, and I was like a rock star. And I was like, man, don't do that. If you want to just get a job to somebody else, that's fine. But you already know what I do. Like, yeah, you know me. So, and then later I found out I didn't get the job because they were trying to give me a better job. So then I wasn't mad no more. But for that second, I'm like that's just weird that you automatically disqualify me. Even though I'm better than, I don't know if anybody listen, but I'm better than everybody else you got.
Dang.
So yeah.
I was a lot more angry when I first saw that video, and I was hoping it was gonna hold until today, but it didn't. I still might say he's an idiot in a little while, but until then, Danny wanted to get. You had something about the Acolyte.
Oh yeah. So, of course, y'all have seen the people happy and sad over the Acolyte being canceled. I just want to know. I don't care about the commentary around the show. I just want to know what y'all thought about the show if you saw it. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I do like the more current stuff, but I enjoyed the show. It wasn't the best show I've ever seen, but I thought it did enough to intrigue me for the second season. I thought it would have been cool to see what happened with those characters, but I was kind of disappointed. They already announced that it was canceled, but I do understand it was an expensive show. I could tell that the show was expensive to make. So if they didn't make that,
Really? I don't think it was as expensive as like the Mandalorian. I haven't looked at the numbers, but like Andor and Mandalorian, you think it was as expensive? It looked like they were cutting corners in some areas.
I would think it was more expensive than that. It seemed like the production stuff that I think I don't know what costs what, but the special effects and the like fight choreography in this, I mean, they didn't have a ton of locations in the show, but they definitely used a special effects budget. They definitely used
no, they did. I just because of like the less locations and you know what I'm saying, I just felt, but I don't know, like I said, I haven't looked at them. I enjoyed the show. I like the pacing more than any other Star Wars show that they've had so far. I like, of course, there were certain parts that was like, could have been better, whatever. But I enjoyed the show. I thought, I'm mad now since that it's canceled that they cut Homie out. Like they didn't show it out. Has everybody seen it? I don't really care because it's been long enough.
Yeah, don't matter.
The dude that was the main villain, bro, he was like fire, and I really wanted to see more of him, and now we're not gonna because.
But they introduced so much to me, and again, I'm not an OG Star Wars fan, but it seemed like they introduced a lot of cool stuff, like the shorting out the lightsabers. With the Beskar, like the Beskar being able to short out the lightsabers or whatever, how they do it. The dampening, like of course they took the stuff with the rule of two or whatever they call it. That's from old Star Wars lore, but I just thought that was some pretty cool, like the new types of weapons. They had the whip. The whip I didn't really like, but I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, like that's new. But like the lightsaber whip, I was like, I don't know about that, but I thought they were going to reveal that, I thought they were going to do some more connection stuff with that, but, and I thought, I was like the Wookiee that was the Jedi Wookiee. I thought that was cool because I don't think I ever seen that before. I thought they introduced some cool stuff. So, hopefully they use some of it in the future, but.
I mean, I personally, I watched, I think 4 or 5 episodes. I can understand both sides. I can understand why people liked it. I can understand why people hated it. I think Amandla Sandberg, since Hunger Games, has drawn, crazy criticism regardless of what she does. Her showing up alone will cause hatred. Since she played Rue, so I don't think she's ever surprised when, and she said she wasn't surprised by it. But like for the show itself, should it have had? I could see that going either way about it getting the second season, especially depending on what the production cost was versus the amount of streams that they have for the show. But I would not be surprised at all if there were people out there trying to sabotage the show on purpose.
Don't say that. We got to stop being obtuse about that because we know 100% that there's a large portion of people that want to tank everything. If it's female led, if it's diversity, if it's they make themselves known. They all say the same shit. That's the worst part for me. Is they all say the same stuff. They say they use lazy writing and plot armor and Mary Sue. Like they use this. It's the same thing over and over again.
My thing, like it's
always BS.
When it comes to that stuff, I think that I don't know who said it or who made me realize, but they always talk about the pandering thing, like you pandering to this audience or that audience. But I think like white people have been pandered to the entire
forever.
Ever.
When George Lucas wanted to make Billy D. Williams Han Solo, what did they tell him? Nah.
He wanted to make Billy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they're like, nah. You know what I'm saying? We can't put a black man in like it's been forever. Like, I don't know if I guess people that aren't creators might not know this, but everything is pandering to an extent.
To somebody.
I have a target market that I'm trying to reach. So I'm going to make this story something that's palpable for them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what art is.
It makes me mad in the vein of obviously we all know God knows based on the election that's unrolling right now, you know what I'm saying, the insane level fight against DEI and wanting to overturn all that stuff. And the reason that they want to overturn it is because they are using it to say that they are being discriminated against because DEI exists, because affirmative action exists, because these things exist. They feel like I don't mean to laugh, but the tables are turning for Black people in unfair and unjust ways.
I agree with Amani on this one.
Say it
What
again.
did he say?
He said, Amani said that the show still needs to be strong enough to overcome the critics, but the critics are not watching the show. The critics are not, the people that we're talking about in this case were criticizing the show before it even came out, before they even saw it. So
yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I don't agree with Amani on that one.
I think the show was strong enough to overcome.
Like, because there've been some really good, not even just Star Wars. There's been like some really good stuff. Like, here's the thing: I like the Marvels, right? I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was entertaining.
Hating on that joint,
you know what I'm saying? They were hating on that joint before it even came out.
Yep.
And there were people who didn't even watch the movie, like legit didn't even watch the movie, and was like, "Oh, that's trash." I'm like,
"Did you see it?" Time, and then when it comes out on Disney, they watch it. And
it do
like,
numbers.
It wasn't that bad.
like give it a chance, man.
Yeah, I hate that crap because you could at least own up to the fact that that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If you can't own up to that, then kindly search yourself to figure out why you're actually saying these things. Because I really hate. I'm with you, Greg. I really hate when people say that, like, and me and Greg Elise have talked about this because I mean y'all know Greg will definitely speak on things. He gets, God knows people look for him to do it all the time, but especially for the LGBTQ community. And I hate when people say that they're being pandered to from that community. I'm like, bro, if you've never had, if you haven't ever had representation for that community, and now you have the representation that representation offends you, then you had to have been offended when Black people first started getting on TV too, and you had to have been offended when Asian people got on TV too.
It's such coded language, right? So let's look at Deadpool and Wolverine that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that movie. Was it a great movie? Nah.
No.
It was good. It had characters that I liked, but I could poke holes all day long in that movie. But I don't go to the movies to poke holes.
Exactly. Correct.
Now,
exactly.
The thing is, we saw it from the first night. I was at DreamCon making a lot of money, living it up. But the first night you had all these people like, "Oh, this is so good, it's so great," and it just sweeps. And then that's the common prevailing thought. So when I go see it, like on the third night or whatever, I'm like,
"It's all right."
And I'm waiting for that amazing, I laughed, I had fun, but
it was a fun movie and it was very enjoyable. It was a great in theater experience.
Yes. But technically, like, right, when you start talking about lazy writing and all that crap, it's like you could do that with anything.
I find it funny that folks like Deadpool, right? Like, and he be breaking the fourth wall and all the comedy in Deadpool, and when She-Hulk was out doing the same damn thing.
Don't,
bro.
Yeah, buddy, don't please.
I was the whole beginning of Deadpool is him dancing like an idiot.
Yeah, Deadpool be doing all word. He's very, very inclusive. He leans like his sexuality.
Yes, he does.
Like stuff that these are the same people that normally hate this stuff. But because it's a lead white man,
it's Ryan Reynolds.
And this is not just white people. It's a lot of black.
It's hard to dislike Ryan Reynolds though. That dude.
No, I get you, but I'm saying like, at what point do you cringe? You know, because these are the same people where they go crazy, like when Marvel, or like when they made John Kent gay in Superman. You know, these are the same people that be ready to flip over a building. You know what I mean? So, but it's okay in this situation.
She gonna twerk one time, and these dudes lost their mind. And I'm sitting here like, y'all really had a problem seeing Megan Thee Stallion twerk? I wonder about
my dude on TikTok, he had a good point. He said that this Deadpool was the weakest of the 3 films, but it was enjoyable, and I agree with that. I like as movies, like the other 2 better. But
it's just like Ragnarok. It wasn't the greatest movie, but it was fun. Like I had fun all the way through.
Oh, my bad. I heard you said Ragnarok. I thought Love and Thunder. I don't know. I was about to turn tables over. Like, no, absolutely not great.
Love and Thunder.
Yes, Ragnarok. Yeah. But yeah, like it's just they always are willing to allow white men to do things, and then if like another like Shang-Chi. I love Shang-Chi, man. That's still one of my favorite Marvel movies, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here like, and we ain't even heard nothing about a sequel yet. But we get the weakest Marvel movies get sequels in a heartbeat just because they got a white guy named Chris.
They said,
and I love a white guy named Chris.
Bringing Robert Downey Jr. back. They said, hey, we try to make this money.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like, and they kill me because they act like Marvel didn't make stinkers like in their earlier phases.
Bro,
they made some
I've been
stinkers.
saying that.
But we didn't care because we was happy
to
see these characters we love on the screen. You know what I mean?
I still am.
Even though I kind of booed Iron Man 3. I did. I
like Iron Man 3 better than Iron Man 2 though.
I don't like.
You don't like either of them?
I mean, 2 was I didn't throw up afterwards. 3 I wanted to leave.
3 had
really?
So I love the Mandarin. I understand.
I mean, I did hate that
what
part.
they did, but I love the Mandarin. You know, growing up.
I got you.
Because I love any type of diversity. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I was like, you could make him a badass and kind of leave some of the tropes, the stereotypes behind.
I got you.
But instead, they was like, ha.
Yeah.
Jokes on you.
Thor: The Dark World was terrible.
Oof.
Oh my god.
I was in that, but my kids had to be like, Dad, stop. Because I'm like, call somebody, fool. You already hooked up with the Avengers, bro. Like,
Greg was in the car, like, y'all ready? It's time, man.
Like, call somebody. My daughter's like, Father, you know you're not supposed to talk in the movie here. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, but it's funny because like the minute Marvel like shifted to try and be more inclusive through the movies, like everybody complaining about this phase. And like it's not like every movie in this phase has been great, but I still will say the majority of the movies in this phase have been at least good.
Yeah,
I can really only think of like 2 or 3 that was bad, and even Eternals like wasn't great.
I thought Eternals was,
but I thought it was good.
There ain't no Dark Worlds, I tell you that much.
Love and Thunder.
Eternals was
better than Dark World.
I can't go there. I can't.
Y'all can keep Eternals, but
hey, what's up, Jamar?
I like that.
Why you ain't like Eternals, man?
I liked it. I like the Eternals, man. I think.
What's wrong with Eternals?
Who said it? Who said they didn't like it?
Morgan, look at the face. All you gotta do is look at our faces.
I mean, listen, man.
Hey, y'all got it.
Again, y'all know my feelings about Wakanda Forever. So that to me wasn't great.
But that was a good movie to me, man.
But it wasn't bad. Wakanda Forever was a good movie. It was not.
Technically, it might have been better than the first one. Like technically,
yeah. Don't get Greg step into the choppy water, sir.
Listen, man, I have massive respect for you, but don't say that again.
Water,
don't say
that. I wouldn't say that again. Over. I need somebody to build a time machine.
The number one, the Black Panther, the first Black Panther has way better rewatchability, but the second movie had
what?
It had more emotion. It had
get out of here, man. That's fraudulent. That's fraudulent.
Fraudulent to you.
That's fraudulent.
I
It definitely had
it's-
more emotion.
literally-
It only had more emotion because it was tied to a real life thing. It didn't have more emotion because of the actual storyline.
I
He
literally
didn't
cried.
say what the reason was. He just
That-
said it had
no,
said-
but it had nothing to do with the damn story.
It did have to do with the
That
story.
is
No, it
story.
didn't.
You
No, it
just said
didn't.
that. You just said
No,
that
it
they tied
didn't.
it to real life
Stop
events.
lying.
It
But
had
that
to
is
do
the
with the
story.
story. What do you mean?
That's not the story.
They
You
lost
just
a family
mimicking
member.
what
What are you
happened in
talking
real
about?
life. That's not real. It's
They lost a
fraudulent.
family member. What do you mean? That's part of the story.
He's no longer
You lost
with
two family members. What you
I'm gonna start
talking
doing the
about?
Ain't no
reality
way.
shit in a minute.
Ain't no way.
Mama
I'm not
died
letting
and
y'all do
everything.
this. I'm not letting y'all do this.
I literally cried.
The lead
Danny
character
cried.
wasn't strong.
Who-
I'm sorry.
who?
She wasn't strong enough to carry it, in my opinion. I
Huh?
don't care.
The whole rest of the
stand
cast
on
was.
that.
What
The
you
whole rest
say?
of the cast was.
What
So
is
we-
That doesn't mean just because she wasn't strong enough to carry it by herself doesn't mean that
So did
the
Chad
movie
carry
was
the
more
first one by
emotional than the
himself?
first.
Yes, he
No.
did.
That's
Huh?
why
Chad
he disappeared
did.
for like 20. He wasn't in
Don't
the
Chad
do
didn't
that.
carry it.
for
Don't do that.
You
No,
can't say that everybody's emotional.
Javon, you're,
Hold on,
No,
Javon, you're
stop.
saying two
Came
different
out
No,
of
things.
number
no,
one.
no,
You
no, we're
said
not doing
Chadwick
this. Y'all
Chadwick
lying.
carried
here.
number one?
He was
Y'all
brilliant.
lying to yourself.
Chadwick carried number
That
one?
was one of my
character.
I'm gonna let y'all finish. Go ahead.
That was one of my issues leaving the theater the first time. I seen it a million times, but one of my issues is that they didn't give him a chance to carry his own movie.
I disagree.
You
I
should go.
disagree.
You
Why
should
you
like
think people
it.
fell in love with him?
When the main character
Why y'all think people
disappears
fell
from
in
the
love
movie
with
for
Chadwick
20
Boseman
minutes?
in the character T'Challa?
Killmonger
Why you think that? Why
was
you
a
think
character.
people don't want him to be recast?
Javon,
He carried that movie.
Javon, let me
No,
ask you.
he
a question.
Everybody else supported
Javon.
him as
Javon.
they are supposed to
Luke.
do.
What does that have to do with the second movie being more emotional?
No, I said the second
Nothing.
movie has fraudulent emotion because it's tied to a real life
How
thing.
could it be fraudulent?
Because it's not like it was so well written. His death in the movie was so well written. He was already dead. They literally killed him for something. They ain't even tell us what it was. And it's the emotion of him actually being dead. So that's not real like emotion to me. Again, to me.
Right, but to us,
That's fine.
it is.
I think it's fake,
bro.
because you can. Here's the thing: the argument was that Greg said this. He said Wakanda Forever was better than the first one.
He said it
I
might be.
I said like technically a better movie.
Yeah, I still don't think
you
so.
you didn't feel nothing.
I think that I like the
What'd you
first.
say?
I like
You
the
didn't feel-
first
you didn't
one
feel nothing
better,
from
but
it.
yes. the
Yeah.
second
Wait!
one
I
was
can't
more
hear you,
emotional.
Morgan. What'd you say?
Yeah, I like the first one better as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You didn't feel nothing for Ramonda.
I thought that it was unnecessary, because I was thinking of it from a story writing perspective. Like
Do you
the
normally
two
do that?
deaths in the movie was unnecessary to me, especially when at the
I think
end
it
of the movie you try to redeem the villain. Like it didn't really hit for me because it didn't make sense.
Go ahead.
It makes
Jess.
sense to me because of what you just said, because of not being able to see Chadwick die on screen, the grief, the through thought of grief, if you didn't feel Chadwick's death, even though the entire village was suffering from that, you had to have felt Ramonda's, you had to have felt Queen Ramonda's, them losing her all of a sudden, because that was unexpected.
Sure was.
Not if you're a cold-hearted snake like Javon.
Apparently, I'm dead inside.
I don't know, man. I enjoyed it. Now, I rewatched the first one. I rewatched the first one all the time because it's
Don't nobody. When last time you watched Wakanda Forever? I'm asking. How many times did you watch it?
Me?
I
No,
watched it.
Danny.
I watched it in the last month. I watched it within the last month. But I
tried watching it again. I was like, I can't.
But
More
I watched,
emotional does not mean more better.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And when I say
Okay.
that he didn't carry, I'm saying that like from the standpoint of how many people had significant screen time in the first movie, he did go away for maybe 20 minutes or more that he wasn't even in the movie.
I think Killmonger's role was just as strong.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but he's a villain. That's
Killmonger.
but he's the main antagonist. But everything that happened in the movie
But
Was-
you
happened
said Carrie
because
didn't
happened
was
because
Chadwick.
the women made it happen.
But
Man,
you-
stop, man. No,
Which
no,
part
don't
you
do
think
that.
the
Don't do
person
that.
you
Don't
said-
do that.
you-
Who said
No,
you-
no, no,
you
no,
said
no.
you said carried that movie.
No,
though.
no.
Yeah.
You
No,
said
no,
carried
no.
that movie though.
No.
Because that would be like
Yeah.
carrying a
Nah.
movie. Carrying a movie is
Y'all
Dark
can't
Knight.
sit here and say
Carrying
how
a
great
movie is Dark
T'Challa
Knight.
is, and
Heath
we
Ledger
shouldn't
carried that
recast him, and we shouldn't bring him back. We let the character die with him, and then be like, "Well, he didn't carry the movie."
You're arguing
Nah,
like
stop, man.
something that nobody's
man.
even talking about. Like we're talking. I
Right.
didn't say he wasn't.
But
great.
no, I'm talking about the general, the big sentiment of people,
I didn't
including
say
some
he
people
wasn't
on this
great.
particular
I'm just
show.
saying that a lot of people did heavy lifting in that first movie, and he wasn't like
They supported him as they
Huh?
are supposed to do. They were the supporting cast.
Yeah, and when he wasn't on screen all that time,
All that
The-
time,
the
it was
movie
like
wasn't
15, it was like 10, 15 minutes.
But those things tie into each other though. Chadwick and Ryan Coogler's decision to make the supporting cast so strong was one of the reasons that those characters were able to shine in the second movie. You had already built up the personality. Okoye, Ramonda, Shuri, even though she may not have been big, and you might not have felt that she was, had a big enough character to carry the next movie. They created an ensemble cast in one film to make you care about all of those.
It ain't the only movie to ever do that though.
but we're talking about this movie.
I know, but like I'm
people
just
that
saying that
carried the
doesn't
movie.
mean that. But again, the argument was T'Challa carrying the movie, and I'm saying that he
No, the
did carry the
argument was
movie.
the
They
movie was
supported him.
more emotional.
Yeah.
No, they shifted to. I still think that it's fraudulent emotion. I'm dead inside apparently.
I didn't think he had enough.
Cold as ice.
I honestly, I love the first one, but leaving the theater, I didn't feel like they let him be black, like be who he's supposed to be enough. He had a lot of help.
Stop me, man.
He had a lot.
I mean, it was probably going to be more development into the movie,
into the next one, yeah.
But unfortunately, he didn't.
What you mean? Wait. What do you mean?
Like
There's probably gonna be some more growth and like potential. Like, just imagine if Captain America only stopped after the first movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't have been as impactful in all these other movies. So the fact that he only was able to make one movie, yeah, I get why. You know what I'm saying? There was some lack. There's probably going to be a stretch of development within that character.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I felt like he was doper in Civil War than he was in Black Panther. Like Civil War, like I'm like, okay, this is it. And he didn't do anything wrong, but he just shared screen time with a whole bunch of people in that first movie.
Cold as ice.
You are a little bit cold. So
but I still think he was that impactful.
I always
throughout all the other movies and his movie, to where yes, we felt the loss when the second one came around.
Yeah, he was brilliant. Like that's why I'm trying to make sure I get that out. He was amazing as the character, but I mean, there were like I think Morgan said Killmonger's role was like very huge. There was a lot of people that left the theater like on Killmonger's side.
Yeah,
you know
that shows how impactful it was.
How impactful it all was.
But I'm okay with that because that's like, it's like Xavier and Magneto. Like Magneto is a strong presence in the movie too. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna answer like biographics point. I always felt like he may have died from COVID, and like in between movies, like because she was trying to find a way to cure him, right? And it was something that couldn't be cured. So I thought maybe that was that they implied it. Nobody ever said it, but that kind of made sense to me.
Hey, should have just recast the damn man, but I promised I would not talk about that again.
Cold-hearted snake.
Yeah, no.
Cold-hearted snake.
Yeah,
I don't think there's nothing wrong. To me, you can still honor him with a recast.
You'll with some the way that Marvel is out here grasping at straws, you'll get that recast soon.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry
you'll
about it.
get it.
Then it's stupid to me. That's stupid
Right.
to me. Then
Yeah,
Why?
that's dumb.
I agree.
No, that's what you said to
That's
do.
still
That's what
dumb.
you said to do
No,
in the second one.
They
There's
should
no-
have did
if you
this
gonna
one and
recast
had
it
him
now, no.
passing
Not gonna do
away.
it, man.
Nope, my
and
bad.
now he gets
My bad.
recasted
Nope,
in the
my
third
bad.
one. They shouldn't have did that.
I'm not gonna do it, Imani. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
My bad. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
Saying
get it
people.
out.
I'm back.
Breathe, man.
Listen, I done had that argument way too many times. I'm sorry. I promised Morgan I wouldn't do that anymore. I did.
That's why I'm staying quiet. I'm not saying anything. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to start the draft?
Let's do it. Let's
They
do
gotta
it.
go to bed.
Hey, y'all stop talking. I'm ready to go. Y'all know me.
Danny was already.
Daddy looking at his clock.
Street
like,
light done came on. Danny gotta go in the house.
Hey, y'all know me. I want to say.
Yeah, we not gonna rehash this argument again, bro.
Now we will. Now we will. We will.
Nah, not today. We're not.
Hey, I did a good job. I haven't talked about it on screen in over a year, so
Yeah, well, not today. We're not.
I don't even know how we got to Black Panther. We were talking about good things in the MCU, and then
We're talking about Acolyte, and then it all just.
Can we? Nah. That's gonna restart it. Never mind. Let's start the draft.
I mean, I can take it down if you got more to say.
No, I don't want to read.
hey, you got 4 minutes. What you go? What
It wasn't going into Black
Yo,
Panther.
how long?
I just had a question about like carrying a movie.
Okay.
In my opinion, Dark Knight, one of the best superhero films I've ever seen. Even though Batman doesn't have superpowers, Heath Ledger's Joker carried that movie. In my opinion,
overrated.
I'm sorry.
We had this argument before.
You're still wrong. And you're
Did
still
you say the
wrong.
movie is overrated?
I damn sure said it. I've been saying that.
And you're still wrong. That's cool.
I'm not wrong.
I don't know if he cared. I can say he shined like the brightest, but I don't know if I can say he.
Yeah, he
carried
stood
it.
out. I want to say
He stood out.
He stood out.
He had a star turn.
And but also we already knew who the actor was, and he was like.
Didn't he
so
die by
different.
then too?
He died during the
Yeah, he was dead before it. So
but I'm just saying it's like that always comes
Yeah.
into play, right? Because it's like we never seen this dude in any role like this before. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a testament. It's similar.
No, yeah,
similar to Denzel with Alonzo.
Yeah, not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying like it's just like Denzel in Training Day.
Exactly.
It's like you are so shocked and amazed by the role.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That we might have thought.
I think that also speaks to because sometimes people go outside of their norm and it doesn't work. So I think it kind of works both ways. You know what I'm saying? So with Heath Ledger, the reason I would argue that he carried it is because I think his total screen time in that movie period was 20 minutes, 25 minutes. It didn't feel like that. It felt like he was the center of the movie, and he was only on screen for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but there's
then
carried, and then there's like somebody who kind of initiated
stood out
to the plot.
Yeah.
We got the perfect example. Steph and LeBron in the Olympics. LeBron was the better player all throughout, and then he shrunk in the two big games. Steph shined in the two big games. LeBron gets the thingamabob. You feel me? So it's like it's the same kind of thing. You highlighted. You did great. You were really great. But
y'all just gaslighting this episode.
Yo, Danny, what are you doing, man?
I can't disagree.
About to get me to miss my bedtime. No,
yo, Danny over here like a Cheshire cat. Yo.
What he said was fact.
I can't disagree with that.
LeBron was the best player, but Steph shined when
LeBron definitely carried the team. LeBron definitely carried the team, but when they needed somebody to step up and be.
But let's be honest, Steph didn't really give anybody a chance. He just started yanking that hole from all over the court.
Bro,
when you hitting like that though, when I tell you that is the most like
I was in my room like I was up like a real fanatic.
Yeah,
during the thing on Olympic Games, man. Them joints were so.
I was happy for him because me and Morgan, we've been talking about it forever. How he doesn't have those.
I gave him his credit though.
But you be saying, but you was wrong then, Greg. Because man, dude got clutch shots, man. Even before the Olympics.
I didn't say he didn't have.
Yeah, against the Celtics.
I didn't say I didn't say he didn't have clutch shots. I said he was a front runner.
Yeah,
you talking about Steph, Danny?
Steph, when he buried the Celtics, that's when he started. But before that, he didn't have a whole lot of like them clutch baskets, man.
I saw a game.
I said he was a front
runner.
Wait,
no. Because I seen it with my own eyes. Him versus the Thunder. I don't remember that. I don't forget that. And him and Russ and KD was going back and forth, and he was banging on him.
Really? Are you sure that wasn't Clay?
No, that wasn't. No, it wasn't just Clay. Because that was Steph. That was Steph out there banging him.
Nah, Steph was struggling that series. That was Clay.
No. I'm talking about a specific game. I'm talking about
just a single game.
Yeah. But 12 years ago, you talk like he ain't got no moments.
A single No, I didn't say that. I said he doesn't have a lot of those moments.
He's a front
runner.
He
has a lot of those times where
you think he a front runner?
No. I just don't think he's made the big shots.
He just did his thing.
I'm gonna do Danny.
He just did his thing on the big stage.
This is my Danny.
I gave him all the credit he deserved. I gave him all the credit he deserved for that. He just did his thing on the big stage, bro.
My Danny.
I mean, we can pull it up. You can look at the 15 finals.
Hey, Amani said we got ADD,
finals.
y'all.
You can look at what
Hey, y'all watch the Paralympics?
Don't do it, Just. Don't do it, Just. Just be wilding, bro.
What
Yo, Just man, come on. Hey, this is top 5 rap songs.
Why y'all not giving those people no shine?
No, yeah,
I haven't been watching like I was supposed to, man.
Hey man, I was at.
I did see the soccer. I thought that crap was dope. I thought that was a spectacular idea, and I was very happy for them to be able to compete.
I was at Dragon Con, man.
You got a whole dude with no arms come second in swimming.
Hey, he was flying.
Like I didn't see that. That's crazy. That's why, man. Why?
Hey,
Danny, am I lying?
Nah, he had to touch the wall with his head.
With his head, he was like this.
With his head.
It came in second, almost won.
And the dude who won had
we breaking up.
Why, Jess? Why, man?
I'm serious,
bro. Impressive. Just impressive.
Then you had to do shooting a bow and arrow with his feet.
Hey, top 5 rap songs.
Yo.
Greatest rap songs, y'all. Greatest rap songs.
That was so crazy just now.
I can't stand
that was too much, bro. Why?
Man, what's going on with the internet?
I'm talking about real stuff. Y'all talking about old stuff, old movies and everything. Y'all done argued 60 damn times. You got a whole new thing. Y'all ain't bring. Y'all talk about the Olympics, but y'all won't bring up the Paralympics. Get them in, get people they shine too. They got an even refer.
Is Greg frozen, bro?
Greg, you frozen?
Looking at my phone. Shout out to them.
You had what's the name of that joint I showed you, Danny, where they had to throw the ball in the net and they was jumping at the thing blind?
Yeah.
These is real sport. These is real games.
What is wrong with you, man? Stop.
Netball? Was it netball?
What's wrong with you? This was interesting.
Yo,
shout out to the Olympic athletes. It is
man. I'm serious.
That's what I'm saying.
Me watching the soccer was that crap was fantastic. I sincerely from my heart, was touched seeing them be able to find a way for them to be able to compete. I thought that was awesome.
I thought it was amazing. Homeboy came in second in swimming. I was like, yo, he getting
they had. I know for the soccer they had a.
One arm. He would have been.
I think they put sound in. I think they said they put sound in the ball or something like that, so they would know where it was. It was extremely interesting.
Yeah, I seen like the blind people do like the long jump, and like they was like yelling and clapping at the end. You know what I'm saying? And then when he got there, they told him when to jump. It was crazy. Like that shit was like, dang, you gotta put appreciation to that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jeff. No, I'm not being an a-hole.
I'm saying like,
right.
Like I want you to think about trying to do archery with your feet.
I'm going to hell, man.
Yeah, they got a whole sitting volleyball. You gotta be straight to hell, stuff.
Man. You right though. You right.
Why he keep giving us demonstrations though? Like we don't need demonstrations at all. What you doing, man? Hey, man, Greg, you number one, bro.
How they was going, man.
Greg, you number one, bro.
Just let me know when you guys are ready.
Please,
Hey, we got we doing a 10-second clock.
Just about to get us
30
canceled.
seconds. 30 seconds.
No, ain't no 30 seconds.
15 seconds.
Okay, 15.
All you need
15
is 10 seconds.
Just about to get us canceled.
No, I'm not. I'm telling y'all. I'm the one shouting them out. Y'all wasn't even gonna speak on them.
Thank you, man.
I don't know if I can do 5, man.
All right, 5. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be hard.
It's a draft, man. It's a draft. Don't start cheating now.
Nah, you start. Oh yeah, you start with your first. Yeah, your first round pick.
Let's go from there, Greg.
Draft, bro. We just build.
Just let me know when you're ready.
We're ready.
We ready.
We ready. Go ahead.
Seconds up, bro.
With the number one pick in the top 5 rap songs draft on Top 5 Live, Big Brother Greg.
I like that introduction.
Select.
All right, I'm on the clock.
Yeah, you were on the clock. Hurry up.
Yeah, no, you already called it. The Message is the greatest hip hop song of all time.
I told you.
I tried to tell you.
Been sampled by all
I
y'all
knew it.
favorite
I
artists.
told you.
I knew it.
I knew that.
I knew it.
It's the song that, in my opinion, like really legitimized hip hop. Before that, it was just party, and then they came out with a real message.
Yes.
You can't hate on that song, man. It's not
whole
fun.
thing.
Hey, we weren't hating. We just knew how predictable
You
that was.
you cannot hate on that song at all.
Diddy, you should have had that typed up already.
Daniel,
You really should have.
okay.
I'm going with Juicy as my number one pick.
Okay.
From M. Toomey or Biggie?
By Biggie, yes.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
He sampled.
What up, nephew?
Hey.
All
Took
right.
the same beat and just rapped on it. Good job.
So I gotta go with the song that's still being played to this day. Launched 2 of the biggest solo careers. Put a whole continent on the map in a great way. Nothing but a G thing. Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Doggy Dogg.
You said a continent?
The whole continent.
Sorry.
So now we gotta act like Dr.
State.
Dre.
I thought you about to say Tim's.
African Bambaataa.
I go where he was going with the
whole state.
I gotta take this off the board because I refuse to get it sniped. So with the number 4 pick, I am taking Juvenile. Back that ass up.
Morgan, every time, bro. You so
every time.
Morgan,
it is one of the greatest songs ever created.
How can I lose this draft?
It is one of the greatest songs ever created.
Morgan, tell you, Morgan gonna be complaining about this pick tomorrow.
No, I won't.
Hey man, I messed up, man.
Before the draft is up, he gonna be.
My first 2 picks are not changing. So
you got it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Just you on the
clock.
clock.
I'm gonna go ahead and be
Just
toxic.
got 2 of them too. Dang.
I'm gonna be toxic in this one.
I know it. Please don't take the one I want.
I am. I'm still in that. Not like us. I'm doing it just to be toxic.
Wow.
You joking, right?
Just to be toxic. I'm doing it just to be toxic. That's it.
Just
is that a rap song or is that the new Negro spiritual?
Oh man,
Justin.
Listen, man.
I told you. You know why I'm here.
Chaos is a ladder.
I'm here for it. I'm no longer in this point. I'm coming in second.
That's crazy, man.
Savages.
You coming second from the last.
Yo, that's crazy. You get
all right, Justice, you man. Go ahead.
All right. My next one, Cream, Wu-Tang.
Oh, you son of a.
Thank you, Javon. I told you I'm here to be toxic.
This is your last draft, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
I already knew what you was gonna pick. I already knew it was on your list.
Oh man,
the first one. I
already knew it was on your list.
Cream was on my list, y'all.
I can't stand this Negro.
Go ahead. And now Morgan all discombobulated. He frustrated. He don't know what to pick now. His list all messed up. Go ahead.
You should have took They Not Like Us first.
That cap hurt me, bro. I ain't gonna.
I know it did.
My soul, yo. I'm not.
Go ahead, pick something. Go ahead.
I'm taking the other one for anybody else can snipe it. Crime Mob. Look if you butt. Put it up there.
Okay. Good. I see the angle you going. I see the angle.
I gotta get those two because if I don't have them,
nobody was gonna take those.
No, that's okay. I'm not taking no chances.
Like
Jess just took not like us. I told you before we did the draft. I said Jess is probably gonna be the one that freaking is the closest to mine. I knew he was gonna do something terrible. And here you go. So I got at least two of the ones I want.
He's about to be five completely different lists.
God, that hurt, man.
All right, so
I'm still hurt. God dang, man, you a jerk for that.
So Greg might hate me on this one.
Jesus, that hurts.
But I gotta go with a song. Is again, iconic song, still being played today, all the time. Anytime there's civil unrest.
Why, Jess?
Public Enemy, Fight the Power.
You son of a. Good job, Jelani.
I knew you was going there. I was like, you know what? He messed me up. No. He messed me up because I was going to take Cream, man. I was right there. I had it locked and loaded.
Cream
was like right there.
Because I was having an internal struggle with so that takes one thing off that I don't have to worry about not having. Daniel.
Cream was on my list, but there is a song. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to argue with this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it. And it is If I Ruled the World.
I was hoping that made it to
Curtis Blow or Nas?
Not Nas.
I'm just asking because
it's two songs. Yeah,
it's taking the second version. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going with the Nas version. Nas and Lauryn Hill. I'm going with Nas.
I was hoping that slid by.
I had to go ahead and take that. That's
now Greg get to double up. This some bull crap.
Greg gets to double up.
Don't put that African Bambaataa.
I know one of the two he about to take though.
Go and put that NWA. Go and put that.
Yes, I do. How much you want to bet? I'm gonna write it down. Don't say
write
nothing.
It down.
Don't say nothing yet. Hold on.
All right, it's been 10 seconds. It's 10 seconds.
Yet.
Hold on. We'll write it down.
Hold on.
It's 10 seconds.
Greg, he already got his pick. We waiting for Morgan. Nah.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Greg.
All right. So it's my second pick.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Electric Relaxation by Tribe Called Quest.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Morgan, like, yeah.
And then I'm gonna take this one off the board because it probably won't be there when I get back. I'm gonna do Triumph by the Wu-Tang.
Okay. Atomically. Yeah.
Because it's like the illest lead verse.
Yes.
That ever lived.
That is an
Who
iconic.
else bombs atomically? You know what I'm saying?
That is
philosophies of hip hop the seas.
Sure.
All right, Morgan.
I'm not sure what my pick.
Morgan, what did you? No, Morgan, what was you write?
I'm not gonna show it till I pick. I can't. I promise I'm gonna show you my pick.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
All right, go ahead.
But you see, there's no pen in my hand. I'm not adding nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's already written
You're probably
down.
writing with your feet.
No, it's already written down. So the other side of this.
Like just
watching the other side of this.
Hey, Morgan. Hey, Kevin said your whole list gonna be Lil Jon.
If you want to deny Lil Jon's greatness, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Right. Oh man. All right, go ahead, Danny. Go put that Vanilla Ice.
This one is
Ice Baby.
This one is tough because I didn't expect this song to still be here, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take Dear Mama.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Dear Mama.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh Jesus.
Hopefully my number four is still here.
I was really trying to get.
Dang, Danny, you got like the worst position. It almost looks like.
Yeah.
Because you only get to pick once, and you gotta wait forever.
I wanted to get closer to the 90s,
the
late 90s, but I gotta pick one of the illest tracks, and Busta Rhymes' Star Turn.
Oh, put your hands on
Scenario, man.
Oh,
gotta give Scenario,
that
man.
That is very fair. Very fair.
Yeah. And it hurt me because there's other
What is that?
Nigga, it's backwards.
His camera backwards. What does
that say?
Mobb Deep, Shook Ones.
Shook Ones. Okay, I go with that. That's good.
All right. Okay.
That's what I thought Greg was taking.
Oh, is that your pick?
Nah. I knew
that's
Greg
my pick.
wasn't going there, man.
That's your pick?
Yeah, that's my pick.
Okay.
Paige, it's top 5 greatest rap songs.
It's at the bottom of the
greatest
red.
rap song draft.
That ain't gonna save your list, but
It's
that's
saying at the bottom.
I ain't worried about that.
Danny,
My list is. I'm completely fine
All
with my
right.
list.
Before my 10 seconds is up, I'm gonna go ahead and make my selection. I got Danny in mind on this one.
Hold on. Morgan, which part of Shook Ones are you talking
Yeah,
about?
1 or 2. 2.
I said 2.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to because we're gonna figure out a way to because we know which one you meant.
I said
figure out a way to
2.
disqualify
Don't try to
your
do me
ass.
like that.
All right, this one, like I said, I got Danny in mind, and I'm going Will Smith.
Summertime.
Oh my God.
Summertime.
Just is a real hater, yo.
Just- I'm telling you.
Yes, you a top shelf hater, bro.
Just a real hater.
hey, just
crazy.
woke up and chose violence today, man.
For
I
real,
understand,
like woke
man.
up this morning with balance on his mind, yo.
Just is like, I'm just about to come for you next, Greg.
Yeah, I am. I got him next.
Crazy.
No, you ain't getting
I got
me.
you next.
That is
Yeah, me.
crazy, yo.
I got you next.
Hey, that not like us still hurt my soul. I ain't capping. Every time I look up and see it again, it make me mad again. Every time.
All
Oh, it hurts.
right. So with my 4th one, like I said, I do have Greg in mind on this one, and I'm going NWA.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you. Straight Outta Compton.
Can't go wrong with it.
And I do got another one in mind.
They're in my honorable mention area.
Okay.
You damn lie, man.
No, I'll show you my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, Morgan,
7.
go ahead. Go on, put that Lil Jon song up there, man. Go on.
My 4th pick.
Oh, excuse.
It's hard for me to pick between these two, but I can only
Dance to make
take
it
one
dance.
now.
Go ahead, go on, put that.
I can only take one. I'm taking the Fugees, ready or not.
Okay.
That nigga Justin is a diabolical.
Oh
All
my
right.
God, this is so hard. Because y'all are not gonna pick either one of these.
All
I
right,
got like
so-
4 more songs. I need y'all to pick at least.
So this
one.
is one of my favorite songs. Definitely one of my favorite remixes.
Is it like something featuring Cisco?
Nigga, do I look like Danny to you?
Know how much you like Drew Hill?
Hey, don't do that.
Hey, don't do that.
There ain't gonna be no Drew Hill slander.
I was
Ain't
nice
no
enough
Drew
to
Hill
not
slander,
say
bro.
nothing when I saw you.
Ain't gonna be no Drew Hill slander,
I
bro.
was nice enough not to say that when I saw
Don't
you.
do that.
Running around on the beach looking like Dennis Rodman.
You was dancing to that.
No,
Hey,
I wasn't.
You like thong song just like everybody else. I don't want to hear
No,
that.
I
bullshit.
didn't.
All right, so I'm gonna go Flavor in Your Ear remix.
Which isn't better than the original, but go
Use a
ahead.
damn
Those
lie.
were
Man,
the-
go
those
listen
were-
to it.
Use a
That's the other
damn.
Go
that's
listen
lie.
to it. Most
Greg,
of you
stop
really-
it. Don't do that to
They were
yourself.
not spitting on that song. Trust me.
See, I didn't know I could lose respect for Greg all in one show.
Go listen to
he's
it.
had like 3
The
takes
last Boy
today
Scouts
that have made me
versus
look at
Whack.
you differently.
The last Boy Scouts versus Whack. Busta's alright. LL was alright. Biggie didn't even like murder. Like that's.
Man, all right, okay.
I'm just
Greg.
telling you. I was there.
I know what you're
You
telling
was
me.
in diapers.
I mean,
I was there.
what you mean? I was in diapers. I was there.
Yeah, in diapers.
Man, shut up. I need you to do. I need you to go back and do some math.
Similac in your.
You need some. We gonna work. We gonna work on your math skills. All right, Danny. Go ahead, man.
Danny, right?
Milli Vanilli. Go ahead.
It's got to be a white guy.
Dang.
Eminem.
Lose yourself. If it is Eminem, it better be lose yourself.
What's that?
It
Go
better be
and
Lose
put that.
Yourself.
Go and put that Vanilla Ice Ninja Turtle rap.
If
Go
it's
ahead.
not lose yourself, I'm deleting your list, bro.
Y'all would have to take. Greg would have to take 2 of my songs.
Go.
Get on here, and I can't put Getting Jiggy with it on this list. So
Please don't.
You can put your
He
Jiggy
gonna
with
put.
it.
He gonna put.
You can
Was it
absolutely
Miami?
get jiggy with it up there.
I'm gonna have to
Slippin'.
go with Slipping. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, all the DMX songs.
Slipping.
See
is the
that
one.
biographic? I mean, Black Graphics knows what I'm talking about, or BL Graphics. How do you say that?
Jodeci better than Drew Hill? I mean,
Ew.
I agree.
And
But
LL was talking
Jodeci
nonsense
as
on
a
the-
whole better singers than Drew Hill.
Delicious. Skeevy. Like what? What are you talking about?
Man, you stop, man.
Todd?
Justin really
Stop.
messed me up with taking Summertime though, because that was definitely
All right, Greg.
Oh, you
don't-
got Slippin'? Is that DMX?
DMX slipping. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What's my last one?
Y'all couldn't even.
you got your last two picks. Your last two picks.
All right, man. I gotta go. 93 till infinity. Souls of Mischief.
This is how we chill from 93 till. That's a classic.
God damn it.
That was gonna be. I had that on my list.
And then this is where the problem comes, man, because I still got 3. So calm down. I just need a second, fellas. I need a second.
No, you got 5 more seconds, bro.
He said
He said you got
2.
you on the clock.
1, 0.
I gotta do it because without this song, hip hop just ain't hip hop. And that's
Sugar
Top
Hill Gang.
Feeling by Audio.
Audio 2. That's one of
Okay.
my favorites. That's
I love
one of
that
my
beat,
personal
though.
favorites.
I
But I
love
wasn't
that
gonna
beat.
put it up
Like
there.
unquestioned beat.
I give you that.
When you heard it, it was like, what the hell is this? I remember it. Yeah.
Everybody done
Let's see
sampled
them
that
out.
beat.
People call me Milk. Yes.
All right, go ahead, Danny.
This one is actually tough. Dang, I might have to go with Lose Yourself on this one.
Informer by Snow.
What is going on?
Hey, House of Pain, Jump Around. Insane in the Membrane.
Hey, Jess, I still hate you, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That crap hurts. me,
I
bro.
gotta put the white boy on the list. I gotta put the white boy on the list. I gotta
Hey,
stay on.
I love that song, but
I knew
ain't
it.
in my top 5.
I knew it.
That crap really hurts, Jess. God,
Mom,
dog.
Spaghetti, 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 spaghetti.
Oh man.
Mom,
Okay.
spaghetti. Got it for me. Number 5. Lose Yourself.
All right. This is tough, man. I got to go with one of my favorite songs by one of my favorite groups. And because it's got one of my favorite verses in it. Damn, this is hard. Okay. I'm going to go with Outkast, AT-Alien. That's one of my favorite group, favorite songs, favorite groups. And that last verse by Andre 3000 is still one of the best verses I've ever heard. That man was killing it.
All right, so I am.
in the 8 year.
Softly, as if I play piano when the dog find a way to shout out my name. The words on stage and everybody got to play their part.
I almost put Rock the Bells. I almost did.
All right.
Morgan put Never Scared.
He
Crush it. Go on and put that, man.
gonna put Snap Your Fingers.
What's the boy? Soldier Boy song? Superman that hoe?
Yeah. Yo, go ahead.
That's
Hey, teach me how to Dougie.
last.
You steak your leg. Go put
Chicken
the steak
noodle
your leg up. What's that Little Mama song?
Yeah, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Go ahead, Morgan.
God.
Some late 2000 song. Go ahead.
5, 4,
I'm gonna go with
3, 2.
dang.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. We gonna pick for you.
I'm gonna go with man, I'm going with My Heart Effort. I'm going with International Planes Anthem, bro. That's one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
That's solid, man.
All right.
That's a solid song.
That's one of my favorite songs of all
All right.
time.
John Cena.
Oh man.
Damn.
Oh man, that's not right, yo. That's
Hey,
not
man,
right.
I don't even listen to nonsense.
That's not right.
I'm
I got
going
two of my
with-
favorite songs all the time.
That's
I'm
not
Gucci.
right, man.
I'm
That's
going
not
with
right.
one of my all-time favorites. I knew none of y'all was gonna pick this. Roy Jones Jr. It's like I'm playing.
Oh boy! Oh! I was gonna say you went too
Just
far.
about to
Nah,
pick
you gotta
that
go with
Dame
Dion,
Lillard,
bro.
Dame Lillard song.
You got to go with Dion. Must be the money.
Nah, but I am gonna follow
spitting,
suit.
though.
I was
Y'all
already
must have
thinking Outkast because nobody else picked them. But it's my
just about to
personal
do
favorite
Pumps in a
Outkast
Bump
song.
or Hammer.
But it's my personal Outkast favorite Outkast song is Spodio de Stopolis Negro.
Oh my god, bro! I wish I could give you a fist bump.
Yes, Little Horn.
I would have said Bomb Over Baghdad for Outkast.
Not over AT Alien.
Nah,
Can't do that.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe though. I don't know.
Bombs Over Baghdad over those two Outkast. I mean,
that's their biggest song. Bombs Over Baghdad is the biggest song, but this is my personal favorite.
That was commercially successful.
You think that was more commercially successful than Rosa Parks?
Yeah, I think Bombs Over Baghdad was their biggest song.
I heard Bombs Over Baghdad on probably the most.
I mean, honestly, commercially, it would probably be Roses, but
Oh, you mean Hey Y'all?
Roses or Hey Y'all?
Hey Y'all.
Yeah.
Hey Y'all
was like a smash shit.
Both
Hey Y'all's not a rap song though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I mean, I like the way you move. I like the way you move was more successful than Bomb.
So Fresh So Clean.
Yeah,
that was.
I mean, we could do a draft of Outkast songs if we
man.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Like, that's how many good songs they have.
Technically, International Players Anthem was UGK, but I mean, that's
originally that was supposed to be what's the name? 3-6.
I heard
UGK.
that. Yeah,
UGK.
Yeah, and then people took 3-6 off and brought in
that song. Man, that song was God, man. I've never not seen that song.
Did you see the story where they were talking about how Andre, like they gave the track to Andre,
and
he was rapping and they took the beat out of it?
Yeah.
At what's his name on UGK?
Pimp C.
So he said he
was mad about it.
He wanted the beat out of it.
And I CCL.
No, Pimp was mad.
didn't want
He thought,
No, Andre wanted the.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Pimp was mad because he thought Andre messed the song up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bun B was like, "No, but when you
come in,
and you come in, that's just gonna make it crazier." So
yeah, that setup was crazy. That setup was really crazy.
I hate to see y'all cry, but I'd rather see us smile than.
Morgan, I'm mad you messed your list up with the first two picks because I like the
your last three are real good, but the first two
I didn't mess my list up.
Now you
no, I didn't.
Morgan just wants you to know that if you're gonna come into his party, you know what I'm saying.
At some point,
they will start off fighting.
And yes, there will be reactions.
If you win your fights, it's gonna mellow out.
There will never. That's a fact. There will never be a point that you come into a party where I'm DJing and you don't hear Crime Mob. That you can forget it.
Right. Yeah.
You gonna hear it at least once.
The winners get to chill in the VIP section. And
the people that the bouncers didn't kick out can relax.
100% go hear Crime Mob. And I don't know why y'all acting like Bad That Ass was not one of the greatest rap songs of all time.
I mean, it's a great song, but
great,
like
number one
rap song. Like if an alien said, "Yo, I need to hear, like, play me some hip hop," I don't think that's a song I would bring up. But it's a great song.
Y'all talk about being refined and all that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Some people do.
It's refined. Everyone loves that. Who doesn't like that song? Tell me somebody doesn't like that song.
There's a lot of hip hop songs that
there's whole women to dance to that song.
The energy.
Like, can't touch this. Like
you're right.
Damn.
You're right, but not more than Bad That Ass.
Hey, don't come for Hammer.
Not more than Bad That
Ass. He always listening.
Running in the hood, like.
Everybody like not like us. Don't mean that it's a top 5 song.
Then landed, seen that draw. I don't care when you hear that song, bro. You dance. I don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all crazy.
I heard
I'm still
it
mad I ain't get Cream on my list, man.
There's a bunch of weird people dancing to it, so I just kept it.
You know, but my point is, you can't play that song in a public space and not see people.
Nah, that's for real. So did y'all have any other songs that
We're close.
I had like a couple more because I built out a list just in case.
I did too. I just put a bunch of stuff up.
Javon out here stealing people's songs.
I was
Hey, just out here causing chaos.
me not having Jigga on my list is bothering me. I was very tempted to put Song Cry as my last one.
I was tempted to put
I was gonna put Big Pimpin' for Jay-Z.
Big Pimpin'. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Song
one
Cry
of
is my favorite Jay-Z.
I have Regulate and In the Club coming up on the list.
In the Club,
Regulate would have been a great one though.
Both of
In
them.
the Club is definitely
In the
on
Club
mine.
kind of shut the world down. For
Yes,
me.
it did.
I
Yeah,
remember.
In the Club is one of the biggest hits ever.
I would have
Hands down.
switched out Lose Yourself for In the Club if I was you, Danny.
If you had had that
I'll
would
let
be
you do that right now if we can get crappy ass Eminem on.
In the Club is absolutely one of the best songs. One of the best rap songs ever.
You know what, Danny? If you'd have put Regulate and In the Club instead of Slipping and Lose Yourself, you'd have been all
Flipping
right.
if you had a real solid list, then
Ain't nothing wrong with
Favorite.
That ain't
One of
even
my
my favorite
favorite-
DMX song, man.
No, I would have put Rough Riders Anthem myself. That's another one I was on the fence about for my last.
Yeah, if I'm gonna pick a DMX song, it's gonna be that or Get At Me, dog. Those are
Nah, it's
Mine
really,
is, Get
Stop
At Me,
Being Greedy.
Dog,
Rough Riders
or
Anthem.
Stop Being Greedy.
Stop Being
oh, I
Greedy.
love Stop Being Greedy.
Stop Being Greedy would be a great one.
That
What's the
shit
one?
was-
Dang, I can't remember the name of it.
Now stop being greedy.
What's the one? Politicking with the chicken, wondering if I'm a creeper. Little hood.
What's it gonna? How? Whatever.
how was going down.
How it's going down.
Yeah, how's it going down?
Down or Stop Being Greedy for me. But
I
Slipping.
had Biggie Hypnotize on there. That was another one.
So I was fighting with between Top Billin and Lucchini from Camp Low.
I love Lucchini, but I mean I don't know why. I like their other single better. Sugar Come On. That's my joint though. That's
No,
my-
they were.
I don't like that one. I like the one.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
give me a swing. I got.
And then my
mine.
other one that I was fighting to leave off is "I Used to Love Her" by Common.
Okay.
I think that's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, hip hop song ever.
Another one of my favorites that I did not put on here, but I could have if I didn't have the first two. Monster, Kanye, Rick Ross, Nicki. I freaking love that song. I love that song on the
If
different.
I'm gonna put a Kanye song, it's probably gonna be Through the Wire.
If I'm gonna put a Kanye, I would put Jesus Walks before that. I put all Through the Wire. Through the Wire was like his announcement, kind of, but I like Jesus
Stronger.
Walks. I like
Can't tell me
Stronger.
nothing.
I like
Kanye rap song is a Kanye rap song. What was the one? Gone at the end.
That's
of,
my
Oh,
favorite.
We Strapped with Kim.
That is my favorite Kanye song
That
of all
shit
time.
Wait, on the which
That's
one?
my favorite Kanye
It
song
was
of
on
all
the second
time.
album.
I think it was
On
on
the
the
second album. Oh, okay.
The joint with
Yeah.
Cameron.
Oh,
Oh my
cool.
God, man!
I don't
still-
want no problem.
Hey, I like Down Bottom too, man. That's my
Nah,
joint, yo.
I gotta listen to it now. I gotta go listen to it now.
So you have
Oh.
to pick up someone.
Oh my God!
Hey
man.
man, hey Sean, man, I like Down Bottom.
The
too.
Cameron
It's-
starts spitting on that joint too. Cameron
Yeah,
be
Cam-
spitting, bro.
Yeah,
Cam
Cam
is
came
in his.
in.
Cam
I mean,
in
he
his
just
full
rode. He
bag
rode
on
it.
that.
He rode the beat
Oh,
excellently.
he was on his full bag in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
song, bro. Like
Do you
I
remember?
I'll tell you a song that
remember Down?
I got
on the,
chills, bro. Like I
on-
got
on
chills
his
just
first
thinking about that
album?
song.
The song
Down?
that Kanye had with Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
Sierra-
Yeah, where
Down.
Kanye like, I'm sure somebody was writing for him, but whoever like wrote and made it sound like he could be on the same song with Jigga,
Right.
like on his first album.
You
that
talking about
joint
on
was
Diamonds?
nuts. No,
Down.
that when it
Bring
comes
Me
to
Down.
being true, at least true.
Oh yeah. And he was spitting though. He
Yeah,
was
Never let you
spitting.
down. Yeah,
His writer was
That's
excellent.
like
on
it.
that song.
that's probably the GLC
Damn,
or
Greg, you emphasize that.
Consequence.
Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
Millie.
like,
Lil Wayne,
right.
Millie. That's another one I had on mine.
I don't know. I never really liked the Milia. I
I
don't know why.
can't even respond to that.
I'm not the
but
biggest
I'm not a
Lil
Lil
Wayne
Wayne fan.
but my
I'm not a
favorite
Wayne
song,
fan, but there's certain songs I'm like,
my favorite
Weezy
song
was
from him
15.
is that 6'7" or whatever.
Yes,
That shit. That's like,
Weezy was spitting, bro.
I'm pretty sure I
oh,
know who
I would
wrote
say,
that.
yeah,
On a million, 6 foot 7
and
Weezy was
Mona
15.
Lisa are
I'm
like,
pretty sure I know who
Mona-
wrote
yeah.
6'7".
Yo,
really
6 foot
feel
7,
like I know.
6
I don't-
foot 7 is still my
Context.
favorite.
I don't
6
think
foot 7
I
is
still
my
don't think
favorite.
Wayne be writing his rap, but
Don't do
He
that.
that Mona
He don't write all this stuff.
Don't
that
do
Mona
that.
Lisa was great.
Could I
That
even
Mona
make
Kendrick
Lisa
destroyed
Why you be
that.
mad? Hold on, Morgan. Why you be mad at that? Like all these rappers got somebody helping them with their lyrics.
Hey,
I ain't gonna say
Well,
that,
not
'cause
all
we
of them,
on
but a lot
we
of them.
on live we on live
No.
on the internet.
And you know,
But yeah, I'm pretty
it's
sure
a
he doesn't
testament-
write all his
it got me thinking about Kendrick. You know,
You
with
said
the,
you personally have
All
given
Right.
him bars before? Is that what you said?
No. I personally know someone who he tried to get to write for.
Greg
Okay.
was in the lab, man. Come on now.
all my life
But,
I had to fight.
that Mona Lisa joint with Kendrick had me thinking, because you know how everybody liked on Euphoria when he was like 8 bars, I explained that phrase, and he ended with the YMW Melly joint. He got a joint in there where he says, like when he's rapping fast in the beginning. He be like, in about a minute, he gonna tell her that he love her. Da, 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 da. And if you start the clock from right there, a minute later into the song, he says, "Told you I love you." Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's crazy.
Kendrick is a problem.
I told you I thought Kendrick. I think Kendrick wrote that verse for him, but that's I can't prove it. So.
Kendrick, Mona Lisa,
He
him
said,
and Weezy
he said
killed that.
publicly that he never raps it because he doesn't know it. But you know, but
But he didn't write it.
that was a great song though. I really like that song.
6 foot 7 foot, bro. Oh my God.
Hey,
Yeah,
I got a left field song that's one of my favorites.
God, that song, man.
The Rain, Missy Elliott. That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite hip hop songs.
My joint for Missy was
Correct, man. Don't be making that stank face, man. That's a great song, dude.
my joint for
Was
Missy.
he even rapping? I don't even consider that a hip hop song.
Man,
my
you know that was a hot joint.
My joint for Missy was
No, the song was good, but I don't consider it like.
I mean, there's a lot of great
No.
rap songs where you know.
Man, I'm about to put my
lyrics are-
headphones on because I gotta listen to Go On now, bro. Like oh my God, I
That
love that
is
song,
hard.
man.
And then there's another. What's the other one, man?
Whew. God,
I
that
gotta
song.
look it up because it's
On the same album? Cause that's still
Yeah,
that's still my favorite album is.
He has a stretch at the end where he's like, it's just. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, Ice Cube. It was a good day. Ain't nobody want to pick
I
Now
that.
you gotta do a joint now, like best songs in the 80s, best songs from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Best songs from 2010. Like you gotta do decade.
Not Killer Cam. Killer who? Killer. Man, I'm about to listen to that joint right now.
I'm down
Killer
with it.
Cam, Hustler, Grinding Gorilla Troop.
Hey, that was classic, bro. Kanye had a stretch before he
And then that beat at the end when
I like Kanye
when
all
lets
up
the
until
beat ride at the
graduation.
end, when he lets the beat ride at the
You
end
like
and the horns
Graduation?
come in, done.
Huh?
And it keeps flipping. Yeah.
I didn't like any of his albums after graduation.
Damn, my beautiful
It's
life.
the first
Hey, don't you
two.
feel like that at all?
I like
After
the
808.
first two.
Oh,
The third one was alright.
Especially when he started doing like
Spending my
the
time.
auto tune
Sometimes
crap.
people-
Nah, man, he lost me.
People let me get my ideas out, but that make me want to get my
After,
advances.
808
I'm in my aunt's house now.
I don't know why. I just like when he started doing the auto tune, like after graduation, I was just like,
I like it.
I'm leaving the world behind. Kanye,
I mean, I like
away from
some
the
of
mind,
his songs, like
when
Stronger.
I'm
I like,
on the line in the morning.
Monster, I like, but like as a
a lot
whole,
of chicks was bending over. Bend the rover, man. If I could just skip a beat on over, you could get up on the cheap ass sofa. What the summer of the show I got to offer 18-year-old.
you done?
No, he's not. Keep going, Morgan.
Man, that song, that is my favorite Kanye and I love everybody knows I love Kanye, but that's still my favorite song of his. Like that, I could listen to that song back to back to back to back to back. Because like I said, like Greg said earlier, Cameron, and when Cam came in, he rode that beat.
He just slid on that
Like,
thing.
man.
Knock.
Killer who? Killer
Said,
Cam, Killer who? Killer Cam, Hustler, Grinding Gorilla Troop with my Gorilla Troop.
Yes, that's it.
All right, black people.
I'm about to go listen to this joint
I gotta
right
be
now.
out.
Right now.
Oh my God! Before we go, even though
All
it was
right.
unreleased, Kanye's what was the Kanye song with Andre
With 3,000?
Oh,
on
I know what
Donda?
you're talking about.
Donda.
Yeah,
What
on the
that
Donda
name was?
joint. Okay.
Hey,
Miss Donda or something like that.
That
Hey.
verse.
the joint that he did with Jay Electronica was fire too. On that most recent album, the joint he did with Jay Electronica is tough because
We need more good music. We need more good.
We got a
That's right.
bunch of good music.
Yeah, we just not gonna get any new good music. That's all.
Yeah.
On that note, hey, Dragon Con was great, y'all. Made a lot of
It
money.
was.
Met a lot of
That's
people.
what's up, man.
It was great. Y'all gotta do it next year, man. I gotta
I'm
do
gonna
it.
try. I'm gonna try.
We shall see.
I'm happy to hear you succeeded, man. I love seeing the grind, bro.
Hey, appreciate it. 2 weeks, I'll be at Granite State. You're not at Baltimore, right, Greg?
No, I'll be at SPX though in a couple weeks.
They doing it again the same weekend?
As who? What
As
weekend
Baltimore?
is? I thought it was a different weekend in Baltimore this year.
Because Baltimore is 2 weeks, right?
I'm not going.
All right.
No.
Y'all know where we'll be. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a great night.
We'll
I have
see
no
y'all
idea
next
what
week,
the
bro. Appreciate
Yeah.
y'all for coming through as always, big bro Jess. I don't know. I'm gonna try to think of another diabolical draft, and hopefully Justin doesn't snipe stuff and make me want to kill him. That crap really hurt my feelings. But Greg, I'm so glad you said gone, bro. I'm about to go listen to it at least 4 times.